Oh, it feels amazing. It feels amazing. Last year it was, tough year for me mentally. Did a really good job of.
They love the Cowboys.
I'm gonna stop you for a second. I'm gonna let the crowd take this one. You guys listen at home. They are saying
Thank you, Giants.
Thank you, Giants.
All right.
So that was last night when Saquon Barkley ran for well over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns as the Philadelphia Eagles is in first place in the NFC East with a 26-10 win over the Washington Commanders. Now, much is going to be made of the Commanders' decision to go forward on 4th down when they were down 12-10 and not kick the field goal, but I'll leave that for the Commanders fans to ponder over. I want to talk about this guy right here. If you don't know who this is the general manager of the New York Giants, Joe Schoen. Now, much of my commentary is going to center around what happened in free agency last season, right? And I'm going to point to an episode on Hard Knocks when they were profiling the New York Giants offseason, right? And this is where I think the Giants really need to take a look at firing this guy. We're going to go to the first clip during his interaction with Saquon Barkley's agent and Saquon Barkley himself. Without further ado, oh yeah, by the way, fair use. DJ, spin that shit.
Yeah, I'm torn. I'm torn, Ed, because I still think he can play and I think he can help us. But I didn't want to come in at a number because I really don't have a great idea where the market is. That's why I'm going to let the league tell him what it is. And hey, if you want to come back and be a Giant, let's try to find something that makes sense. Like we're close, then let's have a conversation. Because again, I do think he was our best offensive player.
Yep. Okay. I appreciate it.
All right. I'll shoot you a text after I talk with him.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks.
Hello?
Saquon,
Yeah, what's up?
you doing all right?
Yeah, I'm chilling. Just chilling with the fam.
You in Jersey right now?
Yeah, I'm good right now.
Yeah. How's the off season been? You doing anything?
Yeah, I've been good. Travel a little bit, but just trying to get back into the grind of off-season trainings.
Yeah. All right. So I just talked to Ed Barry, and I think just mulling over this, the right thing to do is let you test the market and see what your value is. I don't want to do the franchise thing or all that stuff again. I don't want to go through that. We've both been through that. You know, if you really want to be a Giant for life and you're interested in staying here and coming back, just see what your market is and then have Ed come back to us and we'll see if we can come to an agreement.
All right, I appreciate that.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Can you give me your word on that, or you're not going to give us a chance?
What do you mean? Like circling back?
Yeah.
I mean, I already told you where I want to be, so.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do that. We'll go out and see what the market says. I think it's the right thing to do. I love you, man. I appreciate everything you did for the organization. You know, the 2 years I was here, and I'm not saying we're not going to get something done, but I think it's right if for some reason it doesn't work out that you know that the organization thinks the world of you and everything you've done. But hopefully, you go out there, you see the market, and you say, you know what, I want to be here, and you give us a shout back.
All right, I appreciate you.
All right, Saquon, I'll talk to you.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Now look, this is why you should be fired. You know good and well Saquon Barkley was our best offensive player. The hell with Daniel Jones, right? And yet you don't want to pay Saquon Barkley? When you had the opportunity to pay Saquon Barkley, you instead chose to pay Daniel Jones. And you knew Saquon Barkley was our best offensive player. But you paid Daniel Jones. Make it make sense. What's up, Mike Lewis? What's up, D Love? Good to see my sister up in here. Make it make sense. You knew good and well Saquon Barkley was our best offensive player, but you paid that bum-ass fucker Daniel Jones $40 million fucking dollars. You paid this bum-ass motherfucker here $40 million goddamn dollars. You give us Saquon $40 million for about 3-4 years. You paid this motherfucking bum $40 million a year, and for that, you should be fired! Fired, goddammit! Fired! Now, I got more. DJ, spend that shit.
I just think all the teams that need a running back are going to look at Saquon. Do you feel good about eating $3 to $4 million for a 5th round pick? Like, I wouldn't.
I don't know. There's no guarantee we can trade him. So, having the needs that we have in a $12 million, 27-year-old running back.
Trading Saquon is a Hail Mary. And the drama and all that goes with it, we did that last year.
It's 10 years off my life dealing with it. Emotionally was draining. We spent a lot of time on it. But again, I don't want that to be the reason that we don't do what's best for the franchise.
Okay, so to take this step further, we lose Saquon, right? What's our identity going to be on offense now? And what's our plan what's the next step of that? I guess is what I'm thinking. Like, we're losing
a
large part of our offense, our explosiveness, our touchdowns. Quarterback, if it's Daniel, depends on the run game.
We got to upgrade the offensive line, and you're paying the guy $40 million. It's not to hand the ball off to a $12 million back. My plan is to address the offensive line at some point here in free agency. We're sitting at 6. There's a chance there's an offensive weapon there. This is the year for Daniel. Plan all along was give him a couple years. Is he our guy for the next 10 years, or do we need to pivot and find somebody else?
See, that interaction right there, those 2 interactions I showed you is why the Giants need to fire this GM. You fucking suck, dude. I swear to fucking God, bro, you fucking suck. You hitch your wagons to this fucking bum-ass quarterback and Daniel Jones. You knew Saquon was our goddamn best player. You mean to tell me of all you guys that was in the room, you mean to tell me only one guy had enough common sense to ask the question, hey, what's our plan if Saquon leaves? That's a large part of our offense. That's our explosiveness. That's our touchdown equity. We can't. Somebody in the room had to say it. You mean to tell me all you guys that was in that room and none of you come to a consensus that, hey, Saquon's our best player. Let's pay him the money. Even with an offensive line the way it is, and this has been an ongoing issue ever since Jerry Reese left. Dave Gettleman couldn't fix the offensive line. You got this guy coming in, he can't fix the offensive line. So what the hell is going on? Y'all getting paid all this money, and you getting guys that can't fucking block. To me, and that's just me and me only, right? My opinion. You have to have experience on the offensive line, guys that can block, right? A can't miss guy in the draft, unless you can find a can't miss guy in the draft, I believe you should sign. I think the offensive line should be reserved for free agency, in my opinion. Right? If you see an offensive guard or a tackle that's out there on the market or whatever like that, that grades out pretty well, you take your chances on him, right? Unless you have a can't miss prospect coming out of the draft. That's just my opinion, right? That's my philosophy. I know other people might have their own philosophy or how to rebuild the offensive line, But I think one thing we can all agree on: Saquon Barkley was our best player. That means you have to pay him. So what? Oh, I'm not gonna pay no $40 million quarterback to hand off to a $12 million running back. So the fuck what? He's our best player. You fucking pay your best player. And he's sitting up here justifying not re-signing Saquon Barkley based on analytics. Oh, well, you know, if he's 29 years old, that's when his career starts to go on the deep decline. And, you know, we just don't have the money to be paying a quarterback that might be aging out. And then, man, fuck that. If he can play, pay him. You handicapped the franchise by paying this fucking bum. You hitched your wagons to Daniel Jones. You should be fired, bro. I swear to fucking God, bro. You hitched your wagons to this bum-ass fucking quarterback. You got this quarterback back there, you paying $40 million. He's missing throws, missing reads, taking unnecessary sacks. You know Daniel Jones leads the league in red zone interceptions? Yes. Him alongside Jalen Hurts and one other quarterback, can't remember his name. It's tied for the league in red zone interceptions. So our red zone efficiency is not good, right? Because you decide to go the cheap route and sign Devin Singletary. Now you hit a gold mine with Tyrone Tracy, but why let Saquon Barkley walk only to sign Devin Singletary? Oh, well, he was with the Bills, and he has his ties to Brian Daboll, and he knows the offense. So what? Devin Singletary ain't no better than Saquon Barkley, and you fucking know that shit. You knew that. Devin Singletary can't make nobody miss. Devin Singletary don't got no breakaway speed. Devin Singletary is wearing the same number as Saquon Barkley. You might as well have brought Saquon Barkley back. So not only you let Saquon Barkley walk in free agency, he signs with our biggest division rival. What's up, you suit Knight? Hey, you suit Knight, don't put the same thing in the comment section as you did in the chat either. But salute to my man, you suit Knight in the building. Long-time subscriber. With me since day one. So shouts out to my man, you suit Knight in the building. What's up? Straight to the point, my man Polo the Don. Salute to my man Polo the Don. Straight to the point. Y'all go subscribe to his channel. You're doing great work over there. Always been positive, always been uplifting. It's good to see you. But for real though, this motherfucker sucked. This motherfucker really sucked. And that tells me right there that he wasn't decision maker in Buffalo. So let me get this straight. The Buffalo Bills are in the play, have one of the best records in the AFC, right? They out there with the Baltimore Ravens and such. Kansas City obviously got the best record, right? Nobody beating them yet, even though they got a rabbit's foot on them, right? But whatever. So how's Buffalo good and yet the Giants are not good? That tells me right there that Joe Schoen wasn't a goddamn on decision maker. And for the life of me, I don't understand how you get these executives and coaches from playoff teams when they were not more than pawns to begin with. oh man, this guy was an offensive guru under such and such. Yeah, but he wasn't calling the plays. He was just a lackey holding a fucking clipboard if he's on the field. Then when you get an executive, oh, he was the assistant GM under such and such. Okay, so what does that mean? Was he the decision maker? No, he was not the decision maker. Well, he came up in the coaching ranks. He came up in the executive ranks. You know, he was a scout. He was the director of player scouting, and he was director of player personnel. Big fucking deal. What's up, KG? Good to see my man KG in the building. This man has made horrible decision after horrible decision. And we ain't even talked about Xavier McKinney, right? We ain't even talked about him. I was just harping on Saquon Barkley. But we ain't even talked about Xavier McKinney. He let walk in free agency, and he signed with the Green Bay Packers. Guess who leads the league in interceptions, y'all? If you say Xavier McKinney, you are our grand prize winner. So you let our two best players walk in free agency for what? And then then this dude transferred Brian Burns for the Carolina Panthers. I mean, just a bubbling idiot, bro. What's up? You say what? No, not Bryce Young. No, I don't want no Bryce Young. Myles Garrett. I'll take Myles Garrett. I'll take Myles Garrett. He's a great pass rusher. I'll take Myles Garrett, but Bryce Young, hell no. And I don't even think Carolina go let him walk anyway. They're really trying to hitch their wagons to Bryce Young. So I don't think I don't even think Carolina gonna let Bryce Young go. I think they're really gonna keep him. I agree. I like Michael Penix. I like him. But again, KG, this bum ass GM, this dude right here, hitched his wagons to goddamn Daniel Jones. I agree. If you couldn't get Jaden Daniels, and because the way things were looking, they weren't going to get him. Because they tried to trade up in the draft, the Bears would not budge. And the Commanders damn sure ain't trading within the division. So Jaden Daniels off the table, even though Brian Dable really liked Jaden Daniels. There was a Hard Knocks episode. I don't have the clip, but there was a Hard Knocks episode when the Giants were being profiled, when Brian Dable was asking Jaden Daniels a series of questions, and Jaden Daniels was like this, just rattling shit off, what he would do pre-snap, what adjustment he will make at the line, and so forth. And Brian Dable was in awe of Jaden Daniels. But there was no way the Giants were going to be able to get him. But yeah, I agree. They should have gotten a quarterback to challenge Daniel Jones. They really should have got a quarterback to challenge Daniel Jones. But what this dumbass motherfucker do, he signs Drew Lock. I've seen Drew Lock. He sucks. Now we're going to waste away Malik Neighbors. What's up, Ted? We're going to waste away Malik Neighbors, no thanks in part to goddamn Daniel Jones. No thanks in part to this guy. I really believe the Giants need to fire him, keep Brian Dable, right? Brian Dable's a good coach, right? Do not fire Brian Dable, but definitely fire this guy. I mean, just blew 2 top 10 picks. Nah, I don't want Bill Belichick for what? I mean, I appreciate his time as a defensive coordinator, but I really don't want Bill Belichick, to be honest. I really don't want him. Now, 20 years ago, yeah. Give me all of Bill Belichick, but him now in the 70s and all that, nah, I'm good on all that. No need chasing past glory. There's no need to chase past glory. But we definitely need to cut all losses with this guy because this guy is not it. Conversely, with the Washington Commanders, and no Polo, I am not a Commanders fan, but I do live in the DC area, right? The new GM came from the San Francisco 49ers, right? I can't remember his name right off the top of my head. He came in, fired everybody, right? Clean fucking house, right? Well, actually, the new owner came in, Josh Harris. The new owner, Josh Harris, also owns the Philadelphia 76ers and the New Jersey Devils. So it was the owner that came in and fired everybody, right? He brought in the GM, the assistant GM to become the GM of the Commanders. He came from the San Francisco 49ers. That dude came in, took one look at Sam Howell and said, yeah, we need a new quarterback. Sam Howell is a backup with the Seattle Seahawks. And he made the decision to draft Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels, in all likelihood, is going to end up becoming the Rookie of the Year. Because Jaden Daniels is a franchise-altering player for the good. Daniel Jones is a franchise-altering player for the bad. We've had 6 years of this guy. I saw this guy play at Duke, and I know he wasn't good. But Dave Gettleman and his infinite wisdom think he was the smartest person in the room, you bum-ass motherfucker. He took Daniel Jones. So Michael Penix Jr. is wasting his career away with the Atlanta Falcons, and I think the long-term plan for that is Kirk Cousins is going to start a couple years, and then eventually Michael Penix Jr. is going to take over. But for real, this man signed Drew Lock in the offseason. Drew Lock is terrible, and reading the tea leaves, they're gonna start Drew Lock because at this point in the season, there's really no point of trying to win games or trying to get in the playoffs. It's that train has already left the station. So they're gonna start Drew Lock, and Daniel Jones, barring any emergencies, whatever like that, will not play another down with the New York Giants. He is done. No. Jeff Bezos was supposed to buy the Washington football team because he got ties up here, and he owns the Washington Post. So when Dan Snyder was was basically forced to sell the team, that's how Jeff Bezos' name came up. So he wasn't going to buy the Giants because the Giants owners have no, and then the Giants owners, John Mayer and Steve Tisch, is not about to give up the team. No, he was supposed to buy the Washington football team, but that never came to fruition. But anyway, yeah, Geno Smith, and he started one game, and then Ben McAdoo got fired. He started against the Raiders when the Raiders were in Oakland, right? And that was the whole Eli Manning fiasco. And then Tyrod Taylor was our backup, but Tyrod Taylor's with the Jets now. Backing up Aaron Rodgers or some shit. Well, he was with the Jets. I don't know where he's at now, but anyway. Said still going to join the Trump administration. Hold up. I might have to revisit that one because that stupid ass fucking bedwench. Fuck that hoe. Anyway, let me get back on track because I really want the Giants to fire this guy. I really do. Because this guy is not good. He's not a good GM. This man let our two best players walk in free agency and they're on other teams killing it. All the meanwhile, we out here getting killed. This dude came back to MetLife, run for 176 yards on only 17 carries. Our run defense is fucking trash. You let Chuba Hubbard run for damn near 150 yards and a touchdown. What's up, Bryce? Yeah, Daniel Jones is, hey, there you go. I did that for you, Bryce. Daniel Jones don't need to play another down with the New York Giants. He doesn't. Devin Singletary can go too. For real. Evan Neal, even though he played better, but Evan Neal can go too. Evan Neal, for the most part, has been an abomination at right tackle. Hey, yeah, he gets it too. So fucking bad, man. I can't believe that this guy hits his wagons to Daniel Jones, man. He had a former Giant and Chris Candy. Chris Candy won the Super Bowl with the Giants in 2011, right? Chris Candy used to play for the Cowboys. He came over to the Giants in free agency and shit. He even said that Joe Sheen needed to be fired for hitching his wagons to Daniel Jones. And I agree with him, man, because this guy has been so fucking bad. And then to hear the GM call Saquon's free agent and tell his agent, not free agent. Wait, goddamn, where I get that shit from? Anyway, Joe Sheen called Saquon's agent and told his agent that Saquon was our best player. And you don't fucking pay the guy? You don't even make the guy an offer. Oh, well, Ted, I didn't consider him a clown. I just wanted to throw stuff at him, so that's why I didn't give him the red nose and shit. But he is a clown the more I evaluate this shit. But anyway, so my bad. I didn't get you the red nose. I'll get you the red nose in a future video, right? But yeah, this guy's oh my God, man. This guy he totally fucked this up. Totally fucked this up. And I'm done with this guy. That's why until the Giants get rid of Daniel Jones, I am boycotting the fucking season, bro. I am boycotting. I'm not going to no games. I entertain going to the Atlanta game down in Atlanta. I entertain going to the game I pay in DC. Hell, I even entertain going to the Giants home game. I don't give a fuck if the tickets were 2 for 1 at Kroger. I'm not going to watch this fucking bum-ass team play. I'm not going to waste my time and money, going through all these tolls, paying this high, expensive-ass fucking gas just to go to the stadium and watch this man louse this shit up. For real. This is just disgusting, bro. Hey, can I get some money to make stupid ass decisions? Huh? Because this guy's getting paid millions of dollars to make these type of decisions. Can I get some of that money? Huh? I mean, I would like to make, I don't know, $4 or $5 million a year. And I can just sit back there with a team of people in the office room and we can sit up here and talk football all day and all night. And then we can just come to the consensus of what dumbass decisions I'm going to make. And then when I get fired for making these dumbass decisions, and these dumbass decisions result in my teams going 2-12. Well, actually, they're playing 18 games now. 2-16, and 3-15, and 4-14. Hell, you know what? Let's go for the fucking gusto. Let's go 0-18, right? I ain't gonna be starving. My family gonna be eating well. Can I get some of that money? Huh? I mean, you ain't no worse for wear. What's up, Terry Dominic? You say win a diss track for the Giants? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. And look, I don't know where the Giants are going to go at as far as like the direction is, right? But Daniel Jones shouldn't. He cannot. He must not. He will not be the starting quarterback going forward. He is done, son. You hear me, Joe Shee? He's fucking done. Done. I wouldn't have this motherfucker back cleaning the goddamn bathroom. Now they got a bye week, so the good news is we will not watch this monstrosity continue for at least 1 week. Now, what Daniel Jones can do though, he can sign up for masterclass, right? Because you know they have those masterclass videos where it can tell you how to slice an onion or how to make lasagna from scratch or how to record music, right? He can give a masterclass on how to rob somebody with a pen. Hell, you know, Daniel Jones like telling lies, right? Selling people on this notion that he's a good quarterback and he could get better when in all actuality he fucking sucks. You know what? He could be a politician. He could be a politician, right? That's what politicians do. They set up here and lie and gaslight and mislead you into believing that they're going to do something for you, when in actuality, they do nothing for you but serve their own agenda and fatten their pockets. Daniel Jones is the consummate politician. He can do that. But he cannot be the starting quarterback in the New York Giants moving forward. His time, when you don't even look, again, I did a video about this, right? When you put up 0 points against the league's worst defense in the Carolina Panthers, that's some diabolical shit. And who I got to blame? This man right here on the thumbnail. Joshi, because you hit your wagons in this fucking ball. So let me get this straight, right? Since you want to hit your wagons to Daniel Jones, right? Prior to the game against the Commanders, right? Do you know that the last time Daniel Jones had threw a touchdown pass at a home game All right, I'm back. What's up, RG Titan? For real. Prior to the game against the Commanders, right? The home game against the Commanders. The last time Daniel Jones threw a touchdown pass at home was against the Indianapolis Colts in 2023. You know the Kansas City Chiefs had won 2 Super Bowls since then? Prior to that game, the Chiefs have won 2 Super Bowls. When the last time Daniel Jones threw a touchdown pass at home. In a home game. Lord have mercy, Jesus Christ, on my fucking soul. Then, I can go on and on and on. For real. Crazy stat. Crazy fucking stat. But this who the Giants wanted to hit their wagons to. I swear to God, man. Look, look. Real Giants fans, right? Because I've been a Giants fan since the LT days when I was a kid, shitting my Transformer underoos, right? I've been a Giants fan my whole life. Even time when my mama tried to get me to convert to be a Dallas Cowboys fan, I just would not do it, right? I'm like, Mommy, I don't like the Cowboys. I don't like that team. I don't even like their colors, Mommy. That was me when I was a kid, right? And even in my 20s, when my mom was like, I tried to steer you right. I tried to steer you right, son, but you just didn't want to listen. You got a hard head. Well, Mommy, I've just stood fast with my convictions. But I really don't like the Cowboys, Mommy. So me and my mama have this agreement that during football season, I'm not her son and she's not my mama. But at the end of the day, I love my mama very much, right? But yeah, man. So, and I know she's really pissed off right now at the Dallas Cowboys. I'm pretty sure she's as apathetic as I am when it comes to her team because her team suck too. So yeah, let's just say I'm in a house divided, right? When my sister was alive, right? Rest in peace to my baby sister. She was a Carolina Panthers fan, so I'd rather her be here trolling me right now, laughing in my face, about ha ha, we beat your ass overseas, ha ha. But rest in peace to my baby sister, because I know she's up there, up in heaven right now, trolling me. But anyway, yeah, man, that's how bad this shit is right now, man. I really believe that the Giants need to fire this guy. What made you think that? You think the Commanders was my team? What made you think that? No, this is the artist formerly known as the Deadskins. They ain't no way in hell this team was there with my team. Now, back in the 80s, though, when they were the Redskins, you couldn't find a ticket because this team was a Super Bowl contender every year. Hell no, the Commanders ain't my goddamn team. Hell no. I never claimed that shit. Man, anyway. Yeah, man. It's just crazy right now. Coming out of the bye, we got a game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And the way the front office is talking, I don't think Daniel Jones is going to be the starting quarterback. I think they're going to bench him because they got a $23 million injury guarantee on him. And if he goes out there and plays and gets hurt and he's not ready for next season, then the Giants going to have to pay him that money. So I think the Giants is realize that this experiment, this nightmare that's been going on for 6 fucking years is over. Thank God Almighty. Because I didn't want the Giants drafting this bum-ass motherfucker to begin with. 6 years ago, I was sitting in class, right? I was going through IT school, right? This is a personal story. I'm sitting in class, and an alert comes on my cell phone, right? And while the instructor was up there teaching about A-plus fundamentals, right? Anybody in IT know about A-plus fundamentals, right? Talk about how to put, he's sitting up there talking about the motherboard and such, and different components like the CPU and the mainframe and shit like that, right? An alert comes on my phone. And this alert said that the Giants drafted Daniel Jones number 6 overall. I literally threw my phone across the classroom because I already knew what time it was. I was like, the Giants drafted this fucking bum-ass motherfucker out of Duke. Now, mind you, I've already saw this guy play when he was at Duke. This dude couldn't even put up 10 points against a Wake Forest team that didn't even win 4 games the whole fucking year that year. Matter of fact, Clemson went to goddamn on Wake Forest and hung 63 on them. That's how bad that Wake Forest team was. But in Dave Gettleman's infinite wisdom, he looks like Eli Manning, and he is a prototype like Eli Manning, and he had Eli Manning's coach, and it makes me fucking sick. And he went to Eli Manning's passing camp, so let's draft him overall, right? So we can carry on tradition Eli Manning. It made me sick. I was so goddamn disgusted because I already knew what time it was. God damn. Anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Should the Giants fire Joe Schoen and keep Brian Dable? Should the Giants keep both Brian Dable and Joe Schoen, or should the Giants fire both Joe Schoen and Brian Dable? Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. So those are the 3 scenarios again. Should the Giants keep Brian Dable and fire Joe Schoen? Should the Giants keep both Brian Dable and Joe Schoen, or should the Giants fire both Brian Dable and Joe Schoen? If you're not subscribing to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share these videos on your social media platform. What's up, G242? Hey, there's light at the end of the tunnel, right? The phoenix shall rise from the ashes, right? Like Kamala Harris said in one of her campaign speeches, there's going to be joy in the morning. Now, unfortunately for Kamala Harris, there ain't going to be no joy for her because she ain't going to be president because she's politically irrelevant. But when it comes to the Giants, though, on the other hand, there is going to be joy in the morning. Soon as get rid of that fucking bum-ass quarterback, Daniel Jones. And if you want to donate to the channel, there's my Cash App, there's my PayPal. Any and all donations are accepted and appreciated. Last but definitely not least, shouts out to the LDBC. This your man. Scream at me. Ho!